Bleach is packed with insane Bankai,
Bankai.
but when it comes to sheer hacks, reality warping, and psychological devastation, few come close to Shunsui Kyoraku's Bankai, Katen Kyōkotsu, Karamatsu Shinjū.
万事の次の一手といきますか。Bankai, Katen Kyōkotsu, Karamatsu Shinjū.
This isn't just a power boost, it rewrites the rules of battle, dragging opponents into a scripted tragedy where survival is nearly impossible. And today, we're breaking down exactly why Kyoraku's Bankai is one of the most broken in all of Bleach. Kyoraku's Zan, Pakuto, Katen Kyōkotsu is already wild in its Shikai form. It forces both him and his opponent into deadly children's games where the rules decide how attacks work.
お前の残白刀の能力は子供の遊びを現実にすることだ。
If you play along, you survive. If you don't, you're dead before you know it. But while his Shikai is fun and playful in a twisted way, his Bankai is the complete opposite. It's not a game. It's a tragedy. When Kyoraku activates his Bankai, Katen Kyōkotsu, Karamatsu Shinjū, everything changes. The air turns heavy, the sky darkens, and an eerie sense of despair fills the battlefield. This isn't just for show. The moment you're caught in this Bankai, you've already lost. You and Kyoraku are now actors in a play, and this play has 4 acts, all of them leading to your inevitable demise. The first act is called Shared Wounds.
一段目、ためらい傷の分かち合い。
Any damage the opponent inflicts on Kyoraku also appears on them. Sounds fair, right? Well, not really. Kyoraku is a veteran fighter with insane endurance. His enemy? Probably not. If he cuts deep, they suffer just as much. If he stabs their heart, he knows he can survive, but can they? This isn't a fight anymore. It's a battle of endurance, and Kyoraku has the advantage. The second act is psychological torture.
さて、二段目。残機の仕留め。
Pillow of Shame engulfs Kyoraku's enemy in darkness, draining their willpower and making them feel completely hopeless. It's not just exhaustion, it's pure despair. They feel like there's no way to win, no reason to fight back. And when you lose the will to fight, you're already dead. Now things get terrifying. The third act, Abyss of Lament,
断魚の淵。
drowns the opponent in an invisible ocean. They can't breathe. They gasp for air, but there's nothing there. They choke and suffocate as if they're drowning in the depths of the ocean. No water, no escape. Just inevitable suffocation. And then, the final act. The finishing blow.
これにて大詰め、締めの段。
Thread-cutting scissors, blood-soaked throat. At this point, the opponent is weak, drowning, and completely mentally broken. And then, without warning, an invisible force slits their throat. No fancy sword techniques, no giant explosions, just a guaranteed poetic death. Most Bankai give their user more power, speed, or enhanced abilities. But Kyoraku? He rewrites the rules of reality. There's no dodging his effects, there's no countering his attacks, and there's no escaping the play. The moment you're caught inside Karamatsu Shinjū, you're basically already dead. With an ability this overpowered, why doesn't Kyoraku just use it all the time? Well, there's a reason he rarely activates it. It affects everyone nearby. If allies are close, they might get caught in the tragedy too. He also suffers damage. The first act means he shares the pain. It's risky in group fights. This Bankai works best one-on-one. Against multiple enemies? Not so much. It's all or nothing. Once Kyoraku activates his Bankai, it's a fight to the death. There's no turning back. So in the end, Shunsui Kyoraku's Bankai isn't just overpowered, it's downright terrifying. It doesn't matter how strong you are, once you're inside his Bankai, you're trapped in a story where your death is already written. It's a tragic, poetic, and utterly broken ability that makes Kyoraku one of the most dangerous captains in Bleach. What do you think? Is this the most broken Bankai in Bleach? Or do you have another contender? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. More epic Bleach breakdowns coming soon. See you in the next one.